Most people think becoming a millionaire is about grinding harder. That's wrong. The truth is, millionaires play a completely different game. One that's smarter, quieter, and less glamorous. Some of the biggest millionaire moves don't look like success at all. They look like saying no, walking away from steady paychecks, or even taking risks when no one is clapping for you. And if you're not ready for that, that's okay. But this video is not for the faint of hearts. Part 1, the myths that keep you broke. Myth number 1, saying yes to everything. At first, saying yes feels like progress, but millionaires know every yes will steal time and energy from something more important. Warren Buffett puts it best. Really successful people say no to almost everything. Steve Jobs revived Apple not by doing more, but by cutting back to just a few products. Here's a key takeaway. Focus beats frenzy. Okay, myth number 2. The more clients, the better. More clients doesn't always mean more profit. Sometimes it means more headache. Sarah Blakely turned down big department stores because their terms and conditions would have killed her vision for Spanx. Protecting your energy and your brand often makes you more money in the long term. So here's a takeaway from that. Wealth comes from discernment, not desperation. Myth number 3, just hustle a little harder. You can't outwork a broken system. Hustle might get you started, but it caps out because you only have 24 hours in a day. Damon John grew FUBU from leveraging partnerships and distributions, not from taking more shifts at Red Lobster. All right, here's your takeaway. Hustle sparks the fire, but strategy scales it. Part 2, the habits that build millions. First habit, daily discipline over chaos. Oprah doesn't roll out of bed into chaos. She protects her mornings with reading, with meditation, and exercise. Small habits stack up. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, reminds us that tiny 1% improvements repeated daily compound into life-changing results. Here's your lesson. Discipline creates freedom. Habit number 2, track every dollar. Millionaires treat money like a business, even before they're rich. The Millionaire Next Door found most self-millionaires drive modest cars and track their budget. Grant Cardone said his empire started with tracking every penny. Here's the thing. If you can't manage $1,000, then you won't be able to manage $1 million. Number 3, prioritize health. Richard Branson says exercise is his number 1 productivity hack. Why? Because energy fuels creativity, decision-making, and resilience. But burnout kills businesses faster than the competition. So here's a lesson. Protecting your health also protects your wealth. Part 3, the risk factor. Number 1, calculated risks only. Millionaires don't gamble, they analyze. Think about Jeff Bezos. When he launched Amazon after spotting rising internet adoptions, he weighed the downside, losing a steady job. He worked on Wall Street against the upside, owning a new market. Here's the lesson from Jeff. Don't chase certainty, but don't confuse gambling with strategy. Okay, risk number 2, walking away from safety. Paychecks feel secure, but they rarely build wealth. Oprah left her local TV to own her content. That's how she went from talent to mogul. Sarah Blakely, she quit her job selling fax machines once Spanx gained some traction. What can we learn from Oprah and from Sarah? Safety pays the bills, but ownership builds the wealth. All right, risk number 3, handling skepticism. Every great idea looks crazy at first. Think about Airbnb. A stranger paying to sleep on an air mattress or your mattress. Reject. That idea was rejected at first, but now it's worth billions. Also, think about Elon Musk. He was mocked for Tesla and SpaceX. Here's the thing, if everyone agrees with your idea, you're probably too late. So, doubt from others often signal that you're on to something new. Part 4, networking that works. Number 1, you want relationships over contacts. Millionaires don't collect business cards. They build trust. One meaningful connection can open doors money can't. Think about Zuckerberg's relationship with Sean Parker that brought Facebook's first big investment. What can we learn from Zuckerberg? Value-driven relationships compound over time. Have a no agenda network. Give without expecting immediate return. Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, said most of his biggest breaks came years after he'd done small favors with no strings attached. What can we learn from Reid? Play the long game. Seeds planted today will grow into a forest tomorrow. Okay, and relationship tip number 3, the proximity principle. John Rohan said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. What does that mean? It means surround yourself with builders and their habits will become your habits. Even if you can't get into the rooms yet, you can learn from podcasts, books, and videos. The key takeaway here is that your circle is your ceiling. Last but not least, part 5, smart money laws. Number 1, own assets, not just income. Barbara Corcoran built her wealth in New York real estate, then reinvested into startups. Millionaires diversify from real estate to stocks to equity and to other businesses. A paycheck pays once. Assets will pay forever. Takeaway, wealth equals ownership, not salary. Money move number 2, the 24-hour rule. Millionaires do not impulse buy. Chris Hogan found wealthy people delayed big purchases at least 24 hours. It's their little way of emotion proofing their money. Why is this? Time filters out regret. And last but not least, money move number 3, pay yourself first. Robert Kiyosaki from the famous book Rich Dad Poor Dad calls it paying your future self. Millionaires invest before spending, often automating it. Lifestyle grows to match income if you let it. Paying yourself first forces wealth before lifestyle. Here's a key takeaway. Treat investing like bills you can't skip. Part 6, the hard truth. Here's what no one tells you. Being a millionaire entrepreneur isn't glamorous. You'll miss parties. You'll outgrow friends who won't understand your vision. You'll say no to quick money that feels tempting. But the reward is freedom. The ability to design your day, to say yes only when it truly matters, and to leave behind not just money, but a mindset. If this opens your eyes, imagine applying it. Start small, track your money, protect your time, take one risk on yourself, and build the right circles. That's how you start chasing millions and get millions to chase you. Leave a comment below and let me know where you are in your journey and what you are working on so that I can support you and the community can support you. Until next time, bye.